Welcome back to Dream F1, and we are greeted with an absolutely insane rumor ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix. A few weeks back, rumors came up regarding Haas' future in the sport and that they may be interested in selling their F1 entry. These rumors are now gaining momentum, with Cadillac showing great interest in entering Dream F1. The American car maker that is part of General Motors could add some big value to the sport, either by taking over Haas or entering as a new team. Lately, they have been quite successful in endurance racing, where they compete with their own cars and powertrains in the highest level of the IMSA Sports Car Championship and the World Endurance Championship. At this point in time last season, Charles Leclerc was looking at a title challenge against Max Verstappen on the road to his first Dream F1 championship. This season, he started well with a win in round 3 in Barcelona, but lately he has been struggling to even score points. Interestingly, the issue here are his qualifying results, an area which usually is a strong suit of the Monegasque driver. Entering the final third of the season, he wants to turn his fortunes around, although it may already be too late for a title charge, with only 6 races left and Leclerc being almost 100 points off of his teammate. Last but not least, let's talk about a driver that has been running under the radar lately, but still, it is an impressive rookie season for Australian Oscar Piastri, who is on the same level as his teammate and proven Grand Prix winner Esteban Ocon. With a seat possibly opening up at Red Bull, he could be a surprise candidate to replace Sergio Perez. Previously linked with that seat were Alex Albon and Daniel Ricciardo, who is currently running in the Fantasy Car Championship that you can also find on this channel. But now let's talk about the Junior Series race of this weekend. In the Formula Inter Americas, we are slowly approaching the end of the season with round 6 of 8, which is the final race in the USA. At the race where Laguna Seca, it was a difficult start for pole sitter Gabriel Bortoleto, who immediately lost the lead to Zane Maloney in the number 3 car. Behind them, it was a race-long battle for third, with Fittipaldi first moving past Argentinian Franco Colapinto, and then, at the famous corkscrew, it was yet another move from Fittipaldi that put him ahead of Bortoleto. For Bortoleto, things got even worse, as he was also passed by Colapinto entering the final lap of the race. Colapinto then even seized the opportunity and slid past Fittipaldi again, who himself tried to get into the lead of the race. Maloney was unbothered by all of this, coming home to win in Laguna Seca in an effort to close the gap at the front of the championship. Back to Dream F1 now, where the Belgian Grand Prix is taking place in this episode. And of course, we are at one of the most popular racing facilities in the world, as we are going racing at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in the Ardennes. A true driver's track, and with 7 kilometers in length, it is the longest track on the calendar. An exciting race hopefully lies ahead. Well, and we have a very interesting starting grid once again. The first 2 drivers in the championship lock out the front row. Also, notably, fantastic performance by Alex Albon, who put his Williams into 9th on the grid. Also a very good effort by our teammate Mick Schumacher, who starts from 11th. On the second page then, there is where we are starting this race from, which is P15, just between Lance Stroll and Valtteri Bottas. Okay guys, here we are. The legendary Spa-Francorchamps P15 is where we start, and let's try and keep it as clean and controlled as we did at the Nürburgring. Once again, quite a difficult first corner, La Source. And now towards Eau Rouge and Radion. This is gonna be interesting. Especially on the first level, we don't get a great run through there. We have a Haas, Kevin Magnussen, trying to move past. And now towards Le Combe. Oh, that's Mick ahead of us again. We moved up 2 spots there in the starting phase. And now, let's get into the rhythm. And let's see what we can do from here. Not ideal through Puan. Oh, we had a bit of a slide there. Dirty air having some effect there. In that corner, we need to be careful. Through Blanchiment. And then the bus stop. That has already been the first lap of the longest track on the calendar. But it's a pretty quick track, nevertheless. Okay. There might already be an opportunity here. This time this worked far better. DRS not active yet though. And Mig is having like triple, double super slipstream from all the cars that are ahead of him there. Ooh, some battling going on. And now for the first time we have DRS, but I get the feeling that our car is quite draggy on the straight, so I feel like, well, we are quite quick in the corners, but on all of the flat out parts of the track, like towards bus stop or towards Le Corps. What happened there? A big lockup from someone. Oh, we just went through a cloud of smoke there. That was a big moment that someone had there. Damn it. I chose the wrong line there. So quite easy for Mig to defend. But he's getting the DRS of those guys ahead. This is the main issue for me at the moment. But he might be a bit too far away this time round. Let's see if we can open his rear wing. No, he can't. So this should mean that we should have quite an easy time blasting past on the camel strip. And look at that, he's still quite quick even without the DRS. But we move past our teammate. And maybe we can finish in the points back to back. Up to 12. And this is the points riding just ahead of us. Alex Albon, he had a super strong qualifying. He's still in that group there, still in 9th. Oh, but for now we have to withstand pressure from our teammate. Ooh! Yeah, I'm struggling through Puon. Have been throughout this race. And there it was once again. Take it easy. Through La Source. And then get a good run. On towards the Camel Straight through Rouge and Radion. Taking a bit much curb there. But then as soon as you can open the rear wing, look how much we're gaining. And once again, just like last lap, we just blast past Mig. And let's try to get away from him before we get to those parts of the track where I am struggling. These parts begin here. Much better this time. Oh, so much better this time. Okay, we got away from him a bit. But he's gaining towards the bus stop. Oh no, oh no. Oh, and now this time we will be the sitting duck. There he go. What did he do there? He slammed on the brakes. Middle of the main straight. Or is he having a technical issue? Oh, we gotta watch that in a mirror, but first, let's make it through here. Oh. Looks like he recovered somewhat, but still. That was very, very odd. What Mick did there, or what happened to Mick if it was outside of his circle of influence. Oh no, there he is again! Oh, and I run wide Thriller-Source. The pressure's got to me. That almost looked like I waved him past. But that will mean that I'll have DRS. Which means this here should be a blast once again. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Because, yeah, look at that. Our fastest lap comparison gets green. But this time, oh! Oh, Shumi! You left the track, my friend. Under normal circumstances, I'd say he has to give the position back. But he won't give the position back. I know for certain. I mean, now this feels a bit like a DRS train, but I don't even think Mick had DRS. But he's just too far away. Look at that. Now I will be gaining, but I'm not close enough when we reach the braking zone. And then I'm very close on that part of the track where it's really no use being close because, well, you can't overtake here. He's super slow through there. And then I feel the dirty air here, which you really don't want to have. And then we start over again. Like from here, I feel like I am gaining on Mick. Okay, now we're super close. Haven't been that close before. Maybe this time. Come on now, through Blanchimont. Oh, I'm a bit scared. We're reaching the bus stop. Thought about going for it, but didn't dare to do so. Esteban Ocon, first car in the pits. At least the first car that we know of. Maybe now. And maybe this is why it felt like a DRS train. Maybe Mick has used up his entire energy to get close to Albon, tried to pass him. Yeah, he surely must have done that because now he once again is a sitting duck. So this is now our opportunity to get close and of course to try and go past Alex Albon ahead of us. Let's try to do a better job than Mick did in catching the Williams. He always stayed just out of Albon's DRS. You know what? I'm actually considering, because now this is the halfway point of this race, I will do the opposite of what Albon does. Maybe we can undercut him. Okay, so in the pits we go. Careful not to speed in the pit lane. Once again, a bit conservative with a pit entry. But better safe than sorry. There is our pit crew. Stop at our marks. Leaving the pit lane. Oh, and this is brilliant. We have some clear track here. And this is of course fantastic news if you're trying to undercut someone. Okay, our teammate in the pits, he was just behind us, ahead of the pit stops. Drugovic also in the pits, I think he was further ahead. We stay ahead of Mick, he even lost out to Kobayashi. Not too far away from Drugovic though. Oh, look at that, there's Kobayashi. He's pretty quick now after his pit stop. Quicker than I am. Usually I feel like our second stints are stronger than the first ones, but not in this case. There goes Kobayashi. Of course with the help of DRS. Oh, Hülkenberg is gaining. There he goes towards bus stop. He will already be trying it. I'll break him. But at what cost? We get bus stop done. Shouldn't do that too often. We need to look after our tires. We need to take them to the end. We should still be in the DRS of Kobayashi. Yeah, but this is it, look at this. This is what I meant by our car feels draggy. I probably should have gone for a bit less downforce than what we have right now. But now it feels like Kobayashi has used a bit too much of his energy. Because now, look at Hülkenberg. He's swarming all over the gearbox of that Honda. So let's just stay calm, keep it clean. And there might even be an opportunity for us, especially if they go battling like that. The undercut against Albon worked, as you were just able to see there. We are ahead of Alex now. Oh, and that battle ahead of us, that might be something to take advantage of. Had a little look there. Oh, did you see that? There was an opening for us to slip through. Oh gee. Side by side towards Eau Rouge we go. Close your eyes and pray. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. This was the moment I've been waiting for. Now let's use that DRS. Not quite close enough to make a move on that Honda. But let's stay with him because it feels like Kobayashi is struggling. He passed us quite easily. But then, as soon as he was under pressure from Hülkenberg, he has been slowing down ever since. Oh, there's Hülkenberg. We'll leave him a bit of space on the outside. But there is no way for him to slip through there. And now this is the important bit. Come on, get a good exit here. But also, don't be too close, because that might hurt through Rouge and Radion. This might just be the right distance. Oh, a bit too far away, maybe. But it could still work. Slipstream, DRS, battery on attack mode, but... Whoa. Almost. But once again, Kobayashi, last of the late breakers. And he stays ahead. Now this is a very fun battle, but oh, he's almost... It feels like he's stopping through there. Now we are under pressure from Hülkenberg again. Don't you dare sticking one up the inside of Pouon, because... Phew. Yeah. Well done, Nico. Smart decision. Is Kobayashi saving energy on this part of the track? But they don't really want to overtake here ahead of the DRS detection, because then he will have DRS on the start-finish straight, and even worse, he will have DRS on the camel straight, and then you are a sitting duck. There is the detection. Ooh. Okay. That was close to the edge, almost over. But we didn't make contact with anyone. And we even stayed on the road, so... This is the good news, but now the bad news is, look at that. But we're almost forced into that move because Hülkenberg was also alongside us. And now let's just hope that he's too close right now. Oh, there goes Hülkenberg. I'm going for the inside. 3 wide, we're approaching Lecombe. And we defend it. And let's try and use that bit of track to get some distance in between ourselves and Kobayashi. He is a bit slow through here. Okay, this was a good exit. Are we far enough away to prevent them from having DRS? I don't quite think so. But there is a sustainable gap towards them. And now let's just look ahead once again. They won't have any chance into Lecombe this time. It's just 3 laps to go. And we are only just outside of the points. Piastri and Drugovic not too far ahead of us. Oh, now Hülkenberg has cleared Kobayashi. So he will be putting us under pressure then. And I had to recharge my battery a bit. Otherwise I wouldn't have had anything left for the final lap. Yeah, and Hülkenberg can go so much quicker than Kobayashi. Oh, maybe it was a mistake losing Kobayashi. And don't give him DRS that lap, because that was an easy move now for Hülkenberg. But I'm going to try and really get into the DRS of these two, but I'm far too far back. I mean, once again sliding into the bus stop. Oh, but no, this is not going to work. He will have such a massive run up the hill there. There will be absolutely nothing I can do. Sticking to the inside, but yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, the only thing I could have probably done there is to let him get close so that he has to lift through Eau Rouge and Raidillon. And yeah, we'll have to gain momentum again as soon as he can open the rear wing to make him lose that momentum. We've seen that work before. But I mean, this will just be for honor, but I mean, I am still close. Come on, let's just send it. Ah, we did it. At least we finished 11th. Ah, tough luck, just outside of the points, but we had some amazing on-track battles. That was a super fun race. And, oh yeah, I think this time it might actually be worth to look at the race highlights once again. Well, and we start from the very top, as this is the race start where Max Verstappen defends the lead into the first hairpin. But now they are going down towards the iconic Eau Rouge and Raidillon, and then there is the Camel Straight, the best overtaking opportunity on this racetrack. Who does not remember through goes Sebastian Vettel? Well, that happened exactly here. Carlos Sainz trying to go for a similar move, but he is being shot the door in the face by Max Verstappen, who defends the lead then into Lecombe and remains in first place for the opening lap. Well, and he has kept that until lap 10, with Sainz still being right behind him, and then he was covering the undercut from the Spaniard as he goes into the pits at lap 10. Well, Carlos Sainz then waited until lap 14 to make his pit stop. Verstappen just coming around the first turn, and he has the better momentum and overtakes Sainz going down towards Eau Rouge, and is now still in a defending position as Sainz immediately has the DRS of the Dutchman, and that battle raged on until lap 21. Verstappen has been defending 20 laps from the Spaniard with big success, as he has kept the lead. Well, but now lap 21, Carlos Sainz is closer than ever. He opens his rear wing and manages to slip down the inside, has the better position going into the Lecombe chicane, and Sainz goes ahead of Max Verstappen in the penultimate lap, but this battle was still not over. The final lap of this race. Now it is Sainz having to defend from Max Verstappen, and it looks like, oh, Verstappen almost pushing Sainz through Radion, but now he was a bit too close, too early as it seems, and then, ooh, Sainz slams the door on Verstappen going into the chicane here. And, well, he still had to defend for the rest of this lap. But here they go through the bus stop, the final corner. And then there is no further opportunity for Verstappen to make a move, as Sainz wins the Belgian Grand Prix. And these are the results. As we've seen, Sainz wins just ahead of Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton set the fastest lap and completes the podium. George Russell finishes this race in 4th. Well, and then on the second page, it was a bit of a disappointing race for our teammate Mick Schumacher, who finishes this race in P15. And in the Drivers' Championship, Carlos Sainz further extends his lead over Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton trailing them by a significant amount of points, George Russell just 1 point behind his teammate. And on the second page, we see ourselves in P15. 12 points, just 1 behind Kamui Kobayashi, so there's still plenty of opportunities to improve our position here. And in the Constructors' Championship, it still is a battle between Ferrari and Mercedes. Red Bull, well, I don't think they will have any chance to attack the two at the front. McLaren, Porsche, their interesting battle for 4th continues. Honda versus Alpine also shaping up to be a very interesting battle towards the end of the season. Well, and that has been it for the Belgian Grand Prix. For the next race, we are staying at one of the most traditional racetracks in Formula 1, as we are going to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. I hope to see you all there. Subscribe to not miss anything on this channel. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you all the next time. Until then, goodbye.